It doesn't matter, Matthew said. I'm not accusing anybody. Of course you are, Marjorie said. To this point she'd remained silent, but now she came out intending to fight. You're not accusing anyone in particular, maybe, but sure as hell you're saying one of us gave the poison to the priest. If you think it was me or Melvin, I want you to say so now. I want to hear you say it, and I want to know why you think it. Is it because Melvin is smarter than you? Is it because Peggy and I were the ones who convinced Dad to cancel his insurance?
A poll taken by a Southern Baptist research firm has found that a majority of Americans agree that same-sex marriage should become legal in the United States. The results should give pause to the anti-gay crowd, as a clear majority of Americans are now more tolerant to differing points of view. The poll also found that 80% of Americans disagree that employers should be allowed to refuse employment to someone based on their sexual preference. The data also revealed that more Americans do not believe homosexual behavior is a sin than those who believe it is a sin. Not surprisingly, those calling themselves fundamentalists or born-again Christians were less likely to agree that homosexuality will eventually become legal in the United States by a wide margin. The data indicates that people with a college degree and those within the age of 18 to 29 are most likely to agree that homosexuality is a civil rights issue. Meanwhile, the minority still holds out for bigotry. Richard Land is the political spokesman for the Southern Baptist Convention, who recently stated that the devil is responsible for homosexuality. Mr. Land also thinks that offering rights to LGBT Americans will lead to the paganization of the United States. He said that the devil takes pleasure in anything that causes destruction in human society, and the homosexual lifestyle does cause destruction. The survey was conducted last November and involved 1,191 respondents from across the country. A 27-year-old Pakistani soldier was strapped to the hood of a car and taken to a cemetery where he was brutally stoned and shot. His crime? Having a relationship with a 19-year-old local woman from a different tribe. The murdered soldier, Anwan Din, was a Sunni, and his love, Infidel Bibi, was a Shiite. The incident took place in the unruly Kuram Valley area of Pakistan. According to tribe reports, Mr. Din had met Miss Bibi after his unit had been stationed to the region. Mr. Din was assigned to a checkpoint near Miss Bibi's home. The two became romantically involved and had planned on getting married. However, Islamic law forbids Sunnis and Shiites from having a relationship due to their conflicting theological convictions. This lawless area of Pakistan is continually ravaged by vicious sectarian violence between Shiites and Sunnis. This is mostly due to the lack of a proper administrative and judicial system in parts of the country. This absence of proper authority has allowed backwards tribal elders to take justice into their own hands. The primitive system of laws resembles vigilante justice, as actions are judged by local elders who preside over kangaroo-style courts called jirgas. Muni Hussein is the head of the local jirga and sentenced Mr. Din to his horrifying death. Hussein stated that the girl left her home on Monday and met Arwar Din when villagers saw them. We took the girl into custody and took the boy to the local graveyard, where he was stoned to death and buried. Speaking on condition of anonymity, one government official declared that the jirga had also decided that 19-year-old Bibi should be shot to death for her transgression.